Accidental Investor. You can follow me on TikTok as the Accidental Investor 419 and on all other social media platforms since other prison. Well, let's get this popping. Now, Cameron versus Adrian Broner. Now, we know Adrian Broner is a professional fighter. And we know Cameron is a rapper slash basketball player. We know if altercation would have went down, we know what would have happened. But at the end of the day, Adrian Broner need to get his life together. You was invited on a platform to answer some of the most simplest questions, and you couldn't even do that. And that's that. What's up, family?
Chiller family.
And you couldn't even answer the questions that was extremely simple. It was about sports. When they asked you about Tank, you gave Tank love. They asked you about Terrence Crawford, you gave Terrence Crawford love, which is great. But you kept flirting with the female host, and they told you, "Hey man, you can't be doing it." At first, it's ha ha, he, ha ha, he. Then he said, "Bro, I love you, Cincinnati. You my man. Hey, but this is my man, woman. He ain't here with us. He also my dude. Let it go." See, when you getting high, you're alcoholic, uh, you're miserable, you're dealing with mental illness, CTE. It's a lot of things going on with this man. And he maybe don't realize what was going on because he always the life of the party. But now that you don't have the prestige, you're no longer a world-class athlete, you're no longer bringing in revenue, people are not going to listen to them shenanigans. Now is the time you got to mature, change your life, or people is not going to F with you. They're not going to do it. Because people don't want to make themselves look like a damn fool catering to the shenanigans. And also, there was another opportunity you to show people that Adrian is changing. But Adrian, you missed the boat. You done made almost 20 million in your career. You on a platform, a podcast as Adrian Broner with several 100,000 followers. What's up, fam? You got several 100,000 followers. You own a, you have a, still have a present enough to get on there and make some money. You went there and embarrassed yourself for 1,500 freaking dollars. You're a four-time world champion. You're not just a normal individual. You're a world-class X prize fighter. You're working for $1,500. And it was embarrassing that this man went in his bag and handed you that money. And you still didn't see nothing wrong with that until one day you're gonna wake up, you're gonna be on the block, it's gonna be some young guy gonna say, "Man, I used to hear about you back in the day, Unc, but I heard you was the man." But you're gonna be out there, man, walking around with the walking dead. There's a lot of people in that situation, not just ex-athletes, movie stars, singers, rappers, but ex-hustlers. They out there, man, come home from prison, never used drugs or alcohol, became an addict. Now they're in the same situation. And their life is spinning out of control now because a lot of them are afraid to go back out there and hustle. Because more people who did a substantial amount of time in prison, they don't want to go back out there and take that risk. And if they do, more likely they're not going to take their weight. They're not going to do it. How y'all doing? They're not going to take their weight. So it's a possibility that you're going to have a man take the stand on you that was a stand-up guy once upon a time, but ain't going to be a stand-up guy again. They don't want to go to prison again. But they still want the fame and the glory of getting that fast money. Because if they don't, they're going to be dealing with low self-esteem because they don't want to work a regular job, a 9 to 5. But one thing about it, The man that's a working class man or working class woman, those are the strong people in society. They got this shit together. But the ones that crash out, lose everything, go to prison, just for some street clout or some fame for your neighborhood, you's a damn fool. And I was a fool. Because I put myself in that situation where I ended up going to prison for almost 2 decades for hustling. That was 20 years wasted of my time inside of a prison penitentiary that I could have been out here and been a productive citizen. I could have helped raise my children, or I could have been married to their mother. I could have educated myself, got a doctorate degree. I could be out here be a doctor. But my ass sitting here walking around, had to come out here and get my life together with a felony conviction. And same thing, Adrian, you get on here bragging about hustling. Talking about you might hustle again. Motherfucker, you wasn't too good at it because you still ain't got no money in that. So your finances never gonna be great until you learn about financial literacy. It's never gonna be great. So we gotta start teaching these dudes, man. Social media can be a university or it can be a school for idiots and clowns. Don't be that one. Don't be that one. I try my best to get on social media and give people the real spiel. No edited, no scripted shit. Because I want people to realize that you only have 1 or 2 chances in life. And then it only takes 1 or 2 chances for you to get it correct. Everybody started somewhere. And then Broner going in and do the right thing, get off the alcohol, get off the drugs, pay homage to the people who paved the way for him. Men, the bad vibe with people. You got to be with people, man, because you did things in your immature days when you was young. Tell them people, man, hey, man, I'm sorry. Some of the things I said I wasn't in the right mind. Most people will be willing to forgive you, but they still gonna be leery, but they will forgive you. Ask for forgiveness, bro. Pray to God to put you in a better situation. Because if you don't, you're gonna always be in the same boat. You is not Adrian Broner no more. You Broner Adrian. And when you was on that trying to be funny when they asked you about the 3 top people, fighters in the 140 weight class, you Broner Adrian. Until you do the right thing, get your shit together, leave the street people alone, leave the people alone who abandon you, because you might have helped a lot of people who ain't gonna help you back. Disassociate yourself, disengage, and get your shit together. Hey, I appreciate everybody come in. I'm out here walking this track. Get up, get healthy, take care of your health, educate yourself, stay away from the streets, and pray. Peace out. Os.